Norman, Oklahoma. ESPN FirstTake personality Stephen A. Smith has made his fair share of outrageous, even false comments in recent days. Thursday, one of those centered on Heisman Trophy winner Kyler Murray, who is expected to enter the 2019 NFL Draft. Smith called him a miniature dude, and said he's a shortstop. Everyone, well apparently besides him, knows he's an outfielder, as part of his explanation of why the Arizona Cardinals should not even remotely consider him for the No. 1 pick in the NFL Draft. No, they should not, Smith said. He's electrifying. This is nothing against his talent. He threw 42 touchdowns last year. What was it? 4,300 yards. He was absolutely sensational, completed about 69% of his passes, Heisman Trophy winner. We know what he can do, but the combination of two things is what would scare me off. Number one, and this is not really that big of a deal in terms of obviously he's willing to consider the NFL Draft, he's got a baseball future as a shortstop. I think about him. I don't want to hear anything about his height. There's Jose Altuve. Look at what he does. It doesn't matter in baseball, but it damn sure matters in football, the fact that he is so short. I mean, he's electrifying. The speed is unreal, and he would be a nightmare running the football against anybody or whatever, but in the NFL against grown men with the speed that is on the NFL level, not to mention the girth and the size and, you know, the hat that they can put on you and durability being such a question mark, don't get me wrong. He's not the biggest dude in the world, but I think it's kind and generous to say he's 5'9". He doesn't seem that way to me. And when you have to look over opposing defenders, particularly opposing defensive linemen, I cannot sit up there and say that I would consider all of those factors and say without a doubt I would draft him. Listen, I don't even think he's 5'9". He might be shorter, Max Kellerman. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know, but he's entirely too small to be behind. I'm talking about to spend the No. 1 overall pick. No, I wouldn't do it. Follow all things Sooners. Take 5 seconds to sign up for our free Sooners newsletter now. Co-host Kellerman then explained why he wouldn't, but for different reasons. Well, Kane then had a rebuttal for why they're both wrong and the Cardinals should absolutely do it. Murray accounted for a school record 5,362 yards of total offense, plus 54 touchdowns. School record is better than Baker Mayfield's last year with one fewer game. Until he did so this year, no player in FBS history had ever averaged at least 300 passing yards and 60 rushing yards per game for an entire season. Murray finished with 311.5 and 71.5, respectively. Murray finished off his OU career with yet another 300-yard passing, 100-yard rushing game. He threw for 308 yards and a pair of touchdowns on 19 of 37. Passing and rushed for another 109 yards and a score on 17 carries in the Sooners' 45-34 loss to Alabama in the college football playoff semifinal at the Capital One Orange Bowl.